Hello and welcome back to Cornwall, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the car, welcome back to the main road. I have just left the tyre place. I've got new tyres on the car. It's kind of one of those minor victories. I've never changed tyres on a car. I've had a motorbike for many years, and the way you do a motorbike is you say to the garage, I'd like a service, I'd like an MOT, and I'd like new tyres please. And they say, okay, cool, what would you like? The ones that are on now? And I'm like, yes, please, Bridgestone Battle Axe, BTO3's what I used to have. Semi-soft, soft on the outside, hard on the inside, which, But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is that is fall. It is raining once again. In fact, it hasn't stopped raining. For the last 2 weeks, it has rained. The fields, once verdant green, look like the Somme, churned up with mud and detritus. It's an interesting time. You could say, oh, climate change? I mean, I don't know. Everything is getting a lot wetter than it used to be, but I don't know. What I actually wanted to talk about, if I could get the words out, is that I did notice a phenomena related to fall, to winter, and to eyes specifically. Now, one of the things that would happen is I would come home from work, I'd have dinner, and do the washing up because I don't have a dishwasher. I just do the washing up in a bowl, and then of an evening, almost guaranteed, my eyes would just get sort of really itchy and sore. It's like, what is going on? Is this just like a winter thing? Am I just getting dry because I'm using a computer a lot? No, it turned out to be a little bit more mundane and slightly boring than that. What it actually was the dish soap. The detergent that you use to wash your dishes and the warmth of your hands. You see, when it's cold outside and you get in from the cold and your nose is cold and your head's cold and your face is cold and you've done the washing up and you're just like, ooh, my hands are suddenly super warm. Okay, cool. So my hands are super warm, and what do? You rub your eyes. You're now Fairy Soft Hands. Fairy is a brand of washing up liquid. And in the 80s and 90s, they did adverts that said, hands that do dishes can be soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid. That's for the British people out there. They don't do that anymore. They don't use that anymore. But one of the key ingredients in dish soap is sodium lauryl or sodium laureth sulfate. So sodium lauryl sulfate is found in shampoo, it's found in industrial detergents, it's found in oh crap, we got a thing behind us. There we go. Let him go past. Ambulance. I was like, whoa, ambulance. He's not using his horn. He was a stealth boy. Although not that stealth, we saw him in our mirrors. So one of the key ingredients in dish soap, in some toothpastes, in shampoo, in car wash, in just about anything soapy and bubbly is sodium lauryl sulfate. Industrial detergent, you do not want to get it in your eyes, even in trace amounts. So if you've done the washing up and 30 minutes later with your still warm hands go and rub your eyes, it's like having it's like cutting chili peppers and then rubbing your eyes after several hours. You'll still hurt your eyes. So what was happening is I was doing the washing up, I was getting the sodium lauryl sulfate on my hands in trace amounts. Like, they were dry at that point. You rub your eyes in the winter and then you go, oh, my eyes are itching. Yeah, it's because I got dish soap on my hands still, but in microscopic trace amounts that you can barely even see or detect. Unless, I suppose you could probably taste it maybe? I don't know you. So, yeah, that was the thing. Some years later, James he's no longer wisp_cosmic guppy. He is now just cosmic_guppy on Twitch. James was saying that, hey, my eyes itch in the evening and they get really like gungy, and I'm like, okay, do you do the washing up? Yes. You don't use a dishwasher? No. Do you touch or rub your eyes even up to an hour after doing the dishes? Yes. There's your problem. Sodium lauryl sulfate in the eyes. It's a little death, a little killer that you don't even think about. And the other thing, I mean, I only think about it now because of the winter and the warmth of the, yeah, well, whatever. The other thing is that sodium lauryl sulfate is also found in some toothpastes, and some toothpastes, if you keep getting mouth ulcers, like canker sores, I believe the Americans call them, if you keep getting mouth ulcers and have no idea why, it might be because your toothpaste has sodium lauryl or sodium laureth sulfate in there as like a little foaming agent. Which is why, and I don't usually do brands because #not spawn, but if you want a brand of toothpaste that doesn't use sodium lauryl sulfate, Sensodyne is really good. So if you are suffering from mouth ulcers, because industrial detergent in your mouth is a bit of a problem. Your internal membranes are only about a cell thick, and in order to protect them, you have what's called a mucous membrane, a mucus layer, which protects the inside of your mouth, just anything that's inside you, your digestive system, your downstairs parts, single cell, and it's just a bit of a problem if you get some industrial detergent on there and it interferes with that mucous membrane layer. Good. Don't even know if this is going to be kosher or make sense. One of the things I found with driving and trying to do a vlog is it's beautiful. It gives you a great sort of view of the world that you would not normally get. A view of Cornwall, a view of where I live, and kind of a view of my day-to-day sort of daily movements, I guess. But not bathroom movements, no, car movements. And it adds just a little interest as the world moves by. But you are driving a car, and unlike playing a video game, you don't respawn if you beans things up, if you crash. You kind of have to swap insurance details with someone else, and it becomes a little bit of a pain in the butt. So a lot of the higher brain functions are in fact being used to not die, which I hope people appreciate, because otherwise there wouldn't be a vlog. Cool. Also the sunglasses, I did realise last time I edited the vlog, hey, I'm still wearing those damn sunglasses. Yes, even in fall, even in winter, it's always good to wear sunglasses during the day because, well, like now, when the road is really glossy and given that sheen from the rain, when the sun hits it at the right angle, you just go blind. It's like staring into, well, the sun, the actual sun. So yeah, that's why I wear the sunglasses, to protect my eyes from the unblinking ball of protons that are up in space that are radiating us. Cool, he wasn't indicating. Last time we came over this roundabout, by the way, it was all dug up, and now they've finished resurfacing it. And I do realise that I have fresh tyres on this car, so I can't give it the business. I don't want to slip and slide all over the place. So yeah, maybe a little bit light on the old left foot. Although I'm never usually that heavy because, well, want to keep it fuel efficient. Speaking of fuel efficient, all the technical stuff this episode. Speaking of fuel efficient, the UK has just switched to E10 fuel, which is essentially high ethanol fuel. I think the Americans already use like a really high ethanol fuel. And yeah, fuel efficiency has gone down significantly. This is a hybrid, so we're still getting sort of 60 miles to the gallon, but not nearly the 70 or 80 that I was getting a few weeks ago. I don't know whether that's just a change in air temperature, whether that's a change in weather, or whether that's just a change in, I don't know, the gravity, Earth's gravity. I don't know, but certainly one of the big changes that has happened that I can put my finger on is the difference in fuel. Ethanol, obviously being in fuel before as an anti-knock compound. In the old days, when we had 4-star, they added lead to it. Lead tetraethyl. So lead tetraethyl was added by, I think it was DuPont, as an anti-knock compound, not because we weren't already using ethanol, but because they could patent it and make a bunch of money. So yeah, we've all gone back to ethanol for unleaded fuel, and now we're just upping the ethanol content, making the fuel burn colder in order to save carbon, I think. Good. Nobody indicates in this roundabout. Or uses their blinkers. Aha, yes. I'm getting the vernacular of our cross-Atlantic friends. But they're indicators. They indicate our intention to turn. Good. Well, we're once again at Sainsbury's. Well, yeah, I mean, it's what I do. I need to eat. And when I'm doing the vlog, I need a little bit of a longer drive than just hopping from local shop to local shop. So we're here. I need to get flour to make bread. I need to get stuff for my lunch box, although I don't really have a lunch box. I have a bag, I guess. And I need to get some other stuff that I've completely forgotten about. I'm also weirdly in between 2 parking bays here. Strange. The trouble with it being fall or autumn in the UK is that everything's wet, everything is damp, and it will remain damp for the foreseeable future. And not the good kind of damp either. The kind of, that's gonna go a little bit mossy, a little bit moldy. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you next time. If you like these vlogs, definitely leave a like, leave a subscribe. Click the little bell because it gives you notifications when videos go live, and I tell you what, I'll catch you next time. Hey, it's me from the future. Just to let you guys know that on the way home from that particular drive, on that particular day, in that particular store, I managed to get 80 miles to the gallon, so I do not know what's happening with British fuel at the moment. Maybe it was the new tyres, maybe it was the Earth's gravity, I have no idea. Anyway, I'll catch you next time.